Hi, internet people. I wanted to make this because in my life, I'm all about finding things that make my life easier, that actually work, that don't cost a fortune, are simple, and helpful. And one of those things that I found, I have a cat, and a few months ago, I guess it's been several months now, I on Facebook discovered Pretty Litter and watched a bunch of videos because you know how we do. We research everything to death and read all the comments and how many stars and how much does it cost and all that stuff. And decided to give it a try because I think if I had to list like 5 things I can't stand, one of them is the smell of a litter box. It's unfortunate when your house smells like a litter box. I know that we get nose blind to it and you don't smell it. I might not smell my kitty litter box and ask my friends when they come over, do you smell the kitty litter? I'd ask my mother-in-law every time she comes over. Now tell me seriously, do you smell the kitty litter box? Because I can't stand it. And I know that when I go to someone's house, if I smell it, I'm like, oh, they don't smell the kitty litter. Because it's the kitty litter that stinks. It's not always the kitty pee and poop. It's the actual litter, like the stuff that's in kitty litter that stinks so bad. And so this Pretty Litter product is advertising itself as that it has no smell, that it absorbs the smell, it is completely odor free, and that you don't even notice the smell. And of course, I was like, yes, and my husband's super skeptical of anything like that, and so I thought, well, if it can get by him, because he thinks he has like the world's best smelling nose, I guess. If it gets approved by him, then it must work. So we ordered it, and what I love about it is, you know how with dogs and cats and animals, if you're not super conscientious, I think. When I said animals, I honestly thought about my children, but they're not animals, I guess, technically. Well, I guess technically they are. But anyway, and how you run out of food, and you're like, here, eat this tuna or whatever. When you run out of kitty litter, and you just don't go to the store, so you have stinking kitty litter, or you have a cat that won't use it because it's nasty, you know. It's 1,000,000 pounds. We literally got a note one time from our trash guy that was like, please stop putting all the kitty litter in one bag because it's so heavy. So supposedly this Pretty Litter was lightweight and wasn't going to weigh 100 million pounds. So we decided to try it. And we're getting ready to get another box, and so I wanted to kind of show you this is not going to be the most elegant thing ever, but and certainly if you don't like cats or kitty litter boxes, I guess you wouldn't want to watch anymore. But I'm going to show you what the box looks like. But we're getting ready to get a new Pretty Litter order come in, and one of the things that I love too is that it is subscription, so I don't ever run out. That was my point of talking about running out before, is when it starts to look like we need new litter, one shows up at the door. It's $21 a month. It's automatically drafted and automatically sent on the same day of the month. And the good thing about it is my girls scoop the kitty litter box. I don't do it. And the only thing that you scoop out is the poop, because there is no clumps. There are no clumps, which I know if you have a cat, you're like, well, what do you mean there's no clumps? Where does the pee go? There's some science that you can watch about the Pretty Litter, but it just goes away. It like absorbs it somehow, but it's not jelly. It's not like the little water beads that absorb liquid. It breaks it down and like disperses it into gas and and then holds on to some of it. The other thing that it does is it's got stuff in it that will change colors if something is wrong with your cat. So if there's like, if it has a urinary tract infection or if there's blood in its urine, sometimes in regular kitty litter you might not catch that, but this litter actually changes color. So what I've noticed is that anywhere from super bright yellow to dark green is my cat's regular colors. I've never seen blue or blood, so she has not had a urinary tract infection or been sick or anything like that. But the other thing is, it's right, I want to show you something. This is the door that goes out where most of our family, we use this door. Our friends and family that come over use this door. And the kitty litter box is right there. Okay? It's like, there's the door, there's the kitty litter box. And so I thought, well, this will really test it. If it's right next to the door and every time we come in we don't smell it, then we know that it is actually working. So I'm going to try to turn it around. I don't know how I can. Okay, well, I can't figure out how to turn the camera around. Maybe I'll work on that. But anyway, okay, so here's the litter box. Right here. And I'll pull it out so that you can see. Sorry, we're still trying to figure out how to organize everything in our new house. So we have this huge kitty litter box because I hate for her to kick stuff out into everywhere around it, and so the huge kitty litter box keeps that from happening. And it still gets out of the litter box a little bit, but not nearly as much as like clay or pine or any other kind of kitty litter. But I want to show you. So I've scooped the poop out of here, so you're not gonna see poop. But you can see that, like, it almost kind of looks like grits. No, it's terrible, but that's what it kind of looks like. So you can see, like, there's the green. Hopefully you can see that. Can you see it? Dark. Just turn the light on. I don't know if that helps. Let's see if you can see right here. It's kind of green, but like, there's no clumps. Okay, see how that works? There's no clumps. Just, there's a stick. I don't know why that's in there, but there's no clumps. There's no smell, y'all. There's no smell. No smell. When you open the bag, you know how sometimes you open a bag of kitty litter and it's like, ugh, it already stinks because kitty litter itself stinks. This doesn't stink. It's also only like a few pounds. Doesn't weigh a whole lot. So this is like an 8-minute video. Didn't mean for it to be 8 minutes, but I wanted to, after like several months of use, I wanted to give it a high recommendation. I know some of my family has been using it, but if you have a cat, unless you love the litter box, maybe you love the smell of litter box. Maybe you have some litter that you have found that you feel like is amazing at Petco or whatever. It is not as amazing as Pretty Litter. And when you open this bag, there's no smell. It doesn't smell good. It doesn't smell bad. There is no smell. You open the bag and it's like smelling just some air. There's no smell. It's amazing. So if you have a cat, it's not any more expensive really. It's $21 a month. One bag lasts us all month. If we had multiple cats, we'd want to get 2 or 3 bags a month. But I would imagine you're spending $20 to $40 a month in kitty litter anyway. So it's really not that much more expensive. So that is my thumbs up for Pretty Litter. I would love to know how it goes. If you use it, what your thoughts are, and if you try it, what your thoughts are. Any questions? I can't really answer a whole lot of stuff other than, like, does it work? What happens to the poop? And like, that was one of the questions that people ask me all the time. But it gets super hard like a rock. You do not smell it at all. The poop. You smell nothing with this litter. It's amazing. But the poop gets like super hard like a rock. So the girls can scoop it easily. It's not stuck to the bottom. It's just like digging through a sandbox. It's really easy for them to do. But otherwise, they have a website and they've got videos on YouTube and stuff like that. So you can check out all the science if you're a sciencey person. But anyway, see you later. Have a good day.